Welcome everybody to the Footy on the DL. I am Liam and we have a news report for this current off-season. I think this is how we're going to run things as your podcast bullshitter of the year. I think this is how we're going to run shit. And we'll dive straight into it. Bulldogs centre Aaron Shop heads to the Gold Coast for the next season. It was announced, even the train excited about the show. Gold Coast signing Shop is obviously a big deal. It was announced, I think someone posted on Twitter yesterday, sorry, mine not exactly great, I'm an unskilled labourer. Yeah, obviously a great get for Titans. I think Bulldogs lose a big guy in this. I think he was great in 2022 season. Dylan and I were pretty high on him. I think we talked about it in the review. Talked about it most of the season as well, how we were high on him and Adokar. So it'll be interesting to see who they put in that position. Yeah, moving right next to Will Smith joining the Wests Tigers. Big Ed is a really good utility. I think definitely this spells out Farmo Brown's probably on his way out of the Tigers, as this guy's a really good 14. Morgan Boyle extends with Manly for the 2023 season. Good medal. He's got some games under his belt. No harm in keeping one of your forwards on your team. Yeah, good signing. Reece Robson signs with the Cowboys for the end of 2025. Obviously, one of the biggest catalysts of the 22 season. Robson was probably the top 3 hooker of the season. I'd probably say that, yeah. Yeah, and as if you wouldn't try and keep that team together, especially a hooking position who's just a young dude who's just going to get better by the years. Newcastle have joined the race with Redcliffe for Tessie New for 2023. I think Ruben Garrick extends with Manly Seagulls, so they lost out on him and clearly trying to go for Tessie New for his report. I don't know what this means, if this is still news of Cameron Ponga potentially moving to 6. We've heard rumblings of this since this season's really ended. I hope not. If you remember that Origin series, he was bred fullback. Yeah, and I wouldn't mind a head knock over, just keep him fullback. New Samoa Big signed relief as Junior Bolo is free to play against England this weekend. Good get for them. I think he's their captain, if I'm not mistaken. He's been killing it this season in Rugby League and in the World Cup. If they just keep him, and Swali is also, able to play. I'd say it's shot about 50-50. I wouldn't bet against Samoa, that's for sure. Dolphins are reportedly set to announce Bromwich as their inaugural captain for 2023. Melbourne guy who's got a lot of games under his belt. I think he's around 300, or at least close to. Yeah, definitely lead a team. Probably a good shout. Good job, Bennett. Good job. Newcastle set to miss out on Magic Round after low fan engagement at the previous Magic Round. I think I was looking at I don't know if it was previous or the last few years. Doggies at last, then Newcastle, then Sharks. I forget the other teams, I think it was Tigers and someone else. That's not good. One of those teams of mine. I like Magic Round. Sorry for the burp. I like Magic Round. Hopefully we don't miss out in the next couple of years. But if you're a Knightsman, you're probably a bit angry. I would assume Tigers would have missed out due to the spoon. But I don't know. And that's pretty shit anyway. Fuck you. The draw has been announced for round 1 for 2023 with Eels taking on Melbourne Storm, Warriors against Newcastle, Panthers against Brisbane, Manly versus Bulldogs, Cowboys against Raiders, Sharks against South Sydney, Dolphins against Roosters, Tigers v Titans to end the round, with St George picking up the bye. Good St George, you're really leading the pack so far. Top 19, it's good to see. I think every other game is probably going to be a great game. Outside of Dolphins Roosters, I think everyone's kind of matched in their full pack and or skill level in the backs. Yeah, good round. This has been Footy on the DL. Like, subscribe, watch the next video. Yeah. Do you think, actually in the comments, do you think Samoa or England to take on whoever? Who do you tip, Samoa or England? Your boys got Samoa, 1 to 12.